Hi there, this is Amebe Official, your channel for everything business. Okay, so in today's focus, we'll be focusing on a very practical and a very important, what I call a nerve center for for your business. So whether it's a small scale, whether it's a large scale business, whether it's a startup, what is it like a nerve center? And the idea with nerve center is ties back to our nerves, like how the human being, how the nerve center is for a human being, especially when it comes to different parts. For example, let's take an example, the brain cells. So you have nerve cells that are joined, that are linking every part together, whether it's the receptors, just different parts, so that the brain can function as efficiently as possible. So also, a business has a nerve center, and the nerve center is people. People are the nerve centers for every business because without people, or without people, a business will literally have to struggle, or will have to cease to exist, or because people really drive. Nothing drives that. I said you have to have people that drive it. So a nerve center is what is people in businesses. And what that means is that for your business, a practical point for every business is what is termed hiring. Hiring people. Hiring talks about getting people on board. So whether you're talking about recruiting, selection, onboarding, those are critical parts of your business as a whole. So when it comes to hiring, the because the focus of this video is just to give us a more like a start point for thinking about hiring in your business. So whether you and especially when you're a small business, you're starting out in your business, you're the one doing everything, and then you're thinking about expansion. What is going to happen at this point in time? What do you need to do? So I just want to give you like a base point about why it's important to hire and to have other people come on board. So the first thing is that no one does anything big alone. You don't do big things alone. Big things are done by people. So whether they are 2, 5, 20, 2,000, 100,000, 1,000,000, people are the ones that do big things together. Because if you try to do big things on your own, what can happen is that you either burn out, or you either get tired, or you just stop doing those things. So a critical point for you to understand why you need to hire people is because you can't do big things alone. Big things are done by a group of people together. So, for example, let's go back to one of the first starting points for a big project, which is in the Bible, where you had the Tower of Babel, and how that people came together to want to build a tower that will reach the heavens. So you had people come together. No matter how skillful or brilliant you were, whether you were a carpenter at that time, whether you were an architect, you could not build that tower alone. You needed people to build those towers with you. Even ties back to, so you look at it in Nehemiah, look at it in different points of view, and those things are super important when they come, because when you want to build something, there are many moving parts. Actually, when I'm tying back to business, business has many moving parts. There are things that have to be done: accounting, finance, sales, the core specialties of that business. There are many things that have to be done. That if you just limit it to yourself, you will be like the lead. What I mean by lead is like the cover. The same way you have a cover over a pot, and that pot cannot be opened, that says you remove the cover. So also, if you're thinking in that way for your business, you'll be like the cover that you're like literally covering the business down, and you need to, that cover has to be open for the business to really thrive. So you need to think about that. That's one of the critical points for having, is that you can't do big things alone. Big things are done by communities of people. Think about it. Look at Apple, look at Microsoft, look at Amazon, look at Flutterwave here in Nigeria, look at different companies. They have a group of people coming together. So it's very important that you understand that one of the critical fundamental, why is it important to have hiring as a key part of your business, is that you can't do big things by yourself. Big things are done by a group of people coming together to make that work. Super important. So first things, you can't do big things alone. Second thing, like I said, I mentioned in this video, is that there are many moving parts to a great cause, or to a great vision, or to a great project. And those moving parts cannot be handled by one person. There are many moving parts, particularly when it comes to business. If you're going to do business, or if you're going to do business as global as possible, there are many moving parts that require you bringing on extra hands to help you along the way. So those extra hands are super important to drive what you need to get done in your business. So if you're currently running a one-man business, or you are even a two-person or a five-person, and you're saying, oh, we need to pause here for our team. Yes, just look at the pros and cons of where you are right now and what you are looking at for your business, and then you will understand that, so for us to scale faster, for us to grow stronger, we will need people, and not just people. Like Jim Collins said in in one of the bestsellers, book bestsellers, Good to Great, that people are not your most important assets, but the right people are. Again, people are not your most important assets, but the right people are. So it's super important when you're thinking about growing your business, when you want to hire people, understand that there are two key points that helps you to think correctly when it comes to hiring. First and foremost, no one does big things alone. Big things are done by a group of people. And secondly, there are many moving parts to every project. And so you can't fulfill all those moving parts. So I hope this video helps you. Please share this video to as many people as possible, for the people that want to know how to do business, whether you're a salesperson, an entrepreneur, a CEO, or even just want to learn about business. This is your channel for everything. So please share this video to as many people as possible. Subscribe to our channels here on YouTube, and then and all other platforms where Able Official is streaming currently. So please, and I'll also love to see that your business thrives. So if you have any questions, please comment on the chat box. And cheers to your thriving business. Peace out.